Hello and welcome to the AQA GCSE New Specimen Paper 83001H, and we're picking up here in question 10. This is a non-calculator page, so there'll be quite a bit of mental arithmetic on this question. White paint costs £2.80 per litre, blue paint costs £3.50 per litre, white paint and blue paint are mixed in the ratio of 3 to 2. Work out the cost of 18 litres of the mixture, and you're really going to work for your 4 marks here, because this is not just a case of knowing how to do it, you're also going to need to really know your mental arithmetic. So the easiest way to create a mixture in the ratio of 3 to 2 is simply to pour 3 litres and 2 litres into a bucket. So we take 3 litres of white paint off the shelf, we pour that into a bucket, and we take 2 litres of blue paint off the shelf, and we pour that into a bucket, and then we've got 5 litres of the mixture. And how much does that cost us? Well, that costs us 3 lots of £2.80. So that's 3 times £2.80 plus 2 lots of £3.50. Well, 2 times £3.50 is easy because we know 3.5 is half of 7. So that's 2 times £3.50. Or the other way to do it is 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2 times 50p is £1. So that's a total of £7. So 5 litres costs, so we know the £7 without even doing anything, but 3 times £2.80 is a little bit harder. You can either do 3 lots of £2 plus 3 lots of 80p, which is £2.40 plus 3 times £2 is £6, so that's £8.40. Or the other way you could do it is to say £2.80 is very nearly £3, so 3 times 3 is £9, and take away 20p times 3, which would be 60p, so £9 take away 60p is £8.40. Either way, we have £8.40 plus £7, which is equal to £15.40. I'm going to put a pound sign so we know that we're dealing with currency, not quantity. So that's £15.40p. But that's the cost of 5 litres. We want the cost of 18 litres. So what we need to do now is find out the cost of 1 litre of this mixture. So that's simply a case of taking the £15.40 and divided by 5. So 1 litre costs £15.40 divided by 5. Okay, so 15 divided by 5 is 3. 40p divided by 5 is, well, 8 times 5 is 40, so that's 8p. So that's £3 and 8p is the cost of 1 litre. And one way to make sure we're not being really silly, white paint costs £2.80, blue paint costs £3.50. Since we're mixing the two, we should expect the the cost of the mixture per litre must be bigger than £2.80 and smaller than £3.50. And £3 and 8p is, so our answer is sensible, so that's a good reality check there. Okay, so now we want to know how much 18 litres costs. And that's very simple. We've got the cost per litre is £3 and 8p. So all we need to do now is multiply by 18. So 18 litres cost £3.08. I'm going to put the pound sign in so we know we're dealing with currency. And that's multiplied by a quantity of 18 litres, which is equal to, okay, so we can either multiply by 9 and then multiply by 2, or we could multiply by 10 and then add 8 times £3.08, so it's £3.08 times 10 plus 3.08 times 8. Or we could say that's very nearly times 20, and we could multiply by 20 and then subtract 2 times 3.08, which I think will create the easiest numbers for me to do in my head. So I'm going to multiply 3.08 times 20 and then subtract 3.08 times 2 to get to 3.08 times 18. And what I'm doing now is, so 3.08 times 20 is equal to, well, 3.08 times 2 is 6.16, so multiply that by 10 is 61.6, so that's £61.60. And then I've got to subtract 3.08 times 2, which is just £6.16. Okay, so 60p less 16p is the same as 50p less 6p, which is 44p. And 61 less 6, that's the same as 60 less 5, which is 55. So our answer is £55.44p. We do not write the pence because that's not how you do currency, and the pound sign is already written in here. Okay, hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next question.